Hello folks. So in this video I'm going to cover how to create our own containers and packaging those containers as well as publishing it on the Kubernetes cluster. So previously what we did was we were using an already existing image to deploy on the Kubernetes cluster, which was this particular image, Azure front, right? And the corresponding application which got opened when we deployed that image was this app, correct? So now what we are going to do is we are going to create our own containers. So I have another video series wherein I have actually deployed a machine learning model on uh, Azure using containers. So you can go through that series in order to get more details, because I have covered the Docker specific content in that series. Okay, so you can go through that series. So before we move forward, we have some prerequisite. That is, we need to have Docker running on our computer for creating these containers. Now we can download and install Docker, but one thing to keep in mind is that if you have Windows 10 Professional or Enterprise Edition, then you can install Docker desktop. Otherwise, for previous versions, you need to install, or previous or versions other than these, you need to install and download and install Docker toolbox. Okay, so let me show you what I'm trying to say here. So let's type download and install Docker. Okay, so click on install Docker. Okay, so now you can see that you can download from Docker Hub directly. Okay, so this was something which I was talking about. If your system doesn't meet a requirement to run Docker desktop or Windows, you can install Docker Toolbox. Now you can here very well see the system requirements, right? So if you have Pro Edition, Enterprise, Education Edition, then you can go and click on this. Otherwise you need to click on Docker Toolbox. Okay, so that's what I was talking about. Okay, so Docker Toolbox comes with inbuilt virtual environment to run Docker. And what we can do is, once we download and install this, we can basically quickly run a particular image. Okay, so let me open a Docker quick start terminal and test if it is working correctly. So I have already installed it, so I'm not going to install it once again. You can do it through this particular link which I have shown here. Okay, so let me open the quick start terminal. So Docker, if I type Docker here in the search bar, I will see Docker quick start terminal. Click on it and I will be provided with a window like this. So it is starting the Docker environment right now. Okay, so what I did was, mine was not basically Windows 10 Professional or Enterprise Edition, so I just installed that Docker Toolbox. Okay, and within that Docker Toolbox, this application came, Docker Quick Start Terminal, which I'm opening right now here. All right, so we can see that our interactive shell has started, right? All right, so I'm going to type one command here to see if it is working or not. Okay, so I will type docker run hello world. So hello world is a image, a particular image of an application. So you can see the message, unable to find image hello world latest locally. So in my local environment, this image is not available. So that's why it is kind of pulling this image from Docker repository. Okay, so it always happens if a particular image is not available in your local environment, then it automatically starts pulling that image from the Docker repository, which it also did, right? So let me run this. And you can very well see the message here, hello world, hello from Docker. Okay, so this application hello world was nothing but it was just a simple message saying hello from Docker. Okay, so you can see the output of this particular application here. Okay, and since Docker runs inside the virtual box, so that virtual box has an associated IP. Okay, so if we want to see what is the associated IP of the virtual environment, then we can very well see that. Okay, so let's see that what is the associated IP. Okay, so I can type Docker machine, okay, IP, and then default to see the IP of the virtual environment or virtual box, whatever. So we can see here that it has returned the corresponding IP. So the IP related to the virtual environment is 192.168.99.100. Okay, if you scroll up, here also you can see when the Docker starts, initially it also shows you the IP of the machine here. Okay. So folks, this is it for this video. I will be covering the next topic in the upcoming video. So keep on watching. And if in case you like this video, then please hit the like button, share this video and subscribe for our channel. Thank you.